The repeat sentence question in the PTE exam isn't about memorizing words. Here's a quick overview of this question type, an example, and some quick tips for your success. I'm Sharon. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get started. In this video, we're going to show you an example of this question type, tell you about scoring, and provide you with some important tips. First, let's look at what this question type is all about. This is the second task in the speaking section. You'll need to repeat a sentence that you hear. The length of the sentence, or the prompt, can be anywhere from 3 to 9 seconds. After you hear the sentence, you'll have a 2-second wait time. Then you'll see the word recording, and you'll have 15 seconds to speak. You'll have to do this 10 to 12 times on test day, so it's important to practice this skill a lot so you can earn all of the available points. Let's look at an example. Now, you're not going to see the sentence, you're just going to hear it. I'll play it for you, there'll be a 2-second pause, and then I'll start a timer for 15 seconds so you can speak. Ready? Here's the sentence.
The forecast is for rain in the afternoon.
How did that go? The repeat sentence questions are really pretty difficult because they require you to say exactly what you heard without much time to prepare. For reference, this is the text of what you just heard. How did you do? You won't get to read the text on test day, but we're showing it to you here so we can help you prepare. We go over several complete examples with strategy and techniques in our in-depth video, so you can learn how to succeed with this question type. You'll find a link to that video in the description below. Right now, let's look at how this question is scored. Since you're both listening and speaking, the scoring is considered integrated. That means it contributes to both your listening and speaking scores, because you're speaking based on what you hear. Since there isn't just one right or wrong answer like a math problem, scoring is considered partial credit. Most of the questions on the PTE exam are partial credit, which just means that you can lose some marks depending on your answer. Your score is based on content, pronunciation, and oral fluency. Your content score ranges from a scale of 0 to 3, and your pronunciation and oral fluency are scored on a scale of 0 to 5. Let's take a closer look now on how you're scored based on content. Errors in content consist of replacements, omissions, and insertions. I'll give you examples of those in just a bit. Let's take a look first at this table that clearly shows what each score means. Here you'll see that in order to get the highest score of 3, you need to say each and every word in the correct order. You can't make any mistakes if you want to earn all 3 points. If you get at least half of the words in the correct sequence, you would earn 2 points. If you say fewer than half of the words correctly, you get 1 point. And if you say almost nothing from the sentence in your answer, you wouldn't get any points. Let's talk more about these errors. Here's the sentence we heard in the example. If you replace the word is with was, that would be considered an incorrect replacement. If you completely left out the word is and just skipped it, that would count as an omission error. And last, if you inserted an extra word like always after is, that would count as an incorrect insertion. Now let's talk about how your pronunciation is scored. Pronunciation is based on your intonation and stress. Punctuation helps you pause in the correct places. Basically, you want to ask yourself this question: does my answer show that I can produce speech similar to most regular speakers of the language? Remember that PTE scoring recognizes many varieties of pronunciation as long as they're understandable to most native speakers of English. Here's the pronunciation scoring rubric, ranging from non-English to native-like. You can see that you'll earn 0 to 5 points. Now let's go back to our example. If you were to place the stress incorrectly, like the forecast is for rain in the afternoon, you would lose points because it's clear that the intonation and stress are incorrect and not native-like. Native speakers would place the stresses here. The forecast is for rain in the afternoon. Scoring for oral fluency is quite similar to pronunciation, but it has more to do with the rhythm of your speech, how your words are smooth and connected, and the emphasis you place on words. You shouldn't hesitate, pause unnecessarily, or repeat anything. These will result in a loss of points. The scoring rubric is pretty similar, but you'll notice that disfluent and limited are included here. Let's look at our example sentence again. If you add unnecessary pauses, you would lose marks, and you'll want to pay attention to the emphasis you place on certain words. So, for example, if you say, the forecast is for rain in the afternoon, would cost you points due to the unnecessary pausing. Now let's go over some information that you need to remember on test day. First, you cannot replay the audio. This is one reason this question type is considered to be difficult. You have to listen actively. Some test takers say that closing their eyes while they listen helps them concentrate and remember the question better. Also, make sure that you place the microphone in a way that makes it easy to record your voice. It would be a shame to prepare well and then lose points because the computer software can't hear you. Note that you won't hear a beep like some of the other speaking questions. Then you'll see the word recording and you should start speaking immediately. Remember, you'll have 15 seconds, so when the progress bar ends, the word recording will change to completed. And of course, you only have one opportunity to say each question. You can't record your response more than once. I hope this overview of the repeat sentence question has given you a good idea of what to expect. If you'd like to practice more PTE questions and learn more about the exam, be sure to visit our website at edubenchmark.com. Watch our other videos, the in-depth video with complete examples and strategy, and our helpful do's and don'ts video. When you're ready to practice more, you should try our PTE speaking mock test, where you can practice with an experienced teacher in real time. You'll get individualized tips that will help you even more. You'll find links to all these in the description below. Be sure and subscribe to our channel, click the bell notification, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.